Hey, it's Cara Lockwood here. Today I'm going to show you how I made these awesome boho earrings out of wood earring blank rounds, DIY paint, and a little resin. Easy peasy. I've been trying to film this video and look, I got the rash again. The rash is back. This is hard. I mean, seriously, how do I do it? How do I go on there? How do I go on social media? How do I do this day in and day out when things like this happen? Normal, everyday life things happen. So I bought these rounds wholesale and I bought a ton of them and I just couldn't figure out what to do with them, and then it just hit me. They have a beveled lip, so it's easy just to pour paint inside of them, but I would suggest just pouring a little bit because it does take a long time to dry when it's filled to the top with paint. If you get some bubbles, it's just easy enough to pop them with the tip of a pencil. I added a little bit of water to my paint so it would move around and I could just fill the insides without actually trying to paint it. Do earrings make it look better? Do they detract from it? As I set out to do this project, I really wasn't sure what I was going to do with it. But once I got the paint in, my materials were just there and I just couldn't help myself to get creative. So here you see I've just dripped a little bit of the color Old School into the vintage linen, and I'm taking a pencil, and then at some point I realized the pencil was a little bit too big and I used a toothpick, but I'm taking a pencil just to drag some of the colors around, and it created a cool little boho pattern. Decided that I was going to use social media to help grow my business. I thought, hey, this is going to be fun. We're just going to play. We're going to play. It's so hard, you guys.
I wish I was above the center of attention, but I'm not. I wish I didn't have to give in to the pressure.
When I first started going live on Facebook and Instagram and doing all of that stuff, I immediately started watching other people and watching them and comparing myself to them. And I was always like, oh my gosh, she's so pretty. She's just so perfect. Or how does she do that? How does she go on there all the time? How does she always act so perfect or look so perfect? I could never be like her, and it really gets into your head. It happens. It's difficult to deal with. I love the combination of queen bee and white along with the dark wood. It just is so in style right now. I was so excited when I created this one.
It doesn't have to be so special. I try to be myself. You do the same and we'll be alright.
So I started doing it. I knew I had to do it because everybody knows that online is where it's at, and it's the wave of the future, especially now. But as soon as I started doing it, I gained weight. I got big pimples. I've had this rash for 2 months. It happens, life happens. And I had to make a choice to be completely vain or just keep on going.
Of course, my creative mind was going crazy, so I thought, hey, let's put some flowers in there. So I took some silica gel and dried out some weeds from my backyard, and you're going to see what happens next. So after everything was fully dry, I whipped up a little resin. This is art resin. You can get it at Michael's or Hobby Lobby. And then I just poured a little bit over the top of the painted earrings so it just fit into the lip. And oh my gosh, the results were amazing.
But you know, on the flip side, I have made so many amazing relationships and connections, and I found a new part of myself, a new side of myself that I didn't know existed because of this social media platform.
I ordered these little tiny eye hook screws, wholesale as well, and they were the perfect fit for these pieces. But don't try this on your own. This was definitely the hardest part. Oh. I wish I didn't have to give into the pressure. Here's the good news. I've done the work for you. If you're interested in these wood blank earrings, I've already assembled them. The screws are already in. The hard part is done. Just go to my website and you'll find them there.
So this is what I'm asking of you. If you are like me and you want to build a business using social media, just do it and be yourself and let your flaws show. We like that. I like that. If you're here and you just want to learn about arts and crafts and painting and all of that, be kind and know that all of us who are here have these feelings inside of us. We have rashes, we have bad days, we have all of it, all of us. Just be kind. Talk to us. Get to know us. Who knows? We may become great friends.
I wish I was above the center of attention, but I'm not. I wish I didn't have to give into the pressure.
Like I said, you'll find the wood blanks plus the DIY paint and many other crafting materials on my website, carascolormevintage.com.
I fake it, stage it, trying to live some perfect life. I know I'm wasting time, cause I just wanna call my friends and see what they're doing tonight. It doesn't have to be so special. I try to be myself, you do the same and we'll be alright. Cause this pressure's really bringing me down. I wish I had the guts to start a conversation with someone. Just be who I am, not care so much about first impressions. Cause I got a feeling that it could be great. Skip all the acts, not playing games. Maybe revealing the ring me until you.
Did you know that round earrings make you look thinner? Did you know that? No, I'm just kidding. They don't. They don't. This top make my butt look big. Don't forget to follow me on my own YouTube channel, Cara's Color Me Vintage. And if you want to join an amazing group of creatives and learn lots of different art techniques and really grow as an artist, join my creative club, Cara's Color Me Creative Artists in the Making on Facebook.
I was above the center of attention, but I'm not. I wish I didn't have to give